What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome to Kill Cure Beautiful Vice, a new Danganronpa fan game.
The music is pretty.
That had its prologue released just yesterday when you were seeing this. And, you know, we like us some killing games around here.
Do.
So let's go ahead and see
Just
what the hubbub is on. Just a little bit, just a flashback of all the videos. Just a little bit. But let's go ahead and see what this team has been up to.
That's basically
as we hit a new game. It's kind of like our shtick,
channel,
our deal.
Murder mysteries.
Honestly.
Greetings.
Oh.
I am your new counselor.
Hello.
Hi. Oh.
You deserve to die.
Oh shit. Okay.
I knew it.
You are a shallow, impotent little creature, incapable of humility or introspection.
Oh.
Your envy, spite, and deceit are matched only by your cowardice, your ignorance, your attention-seeking. Your life is defined by superficial relationships and uninspired dreams, all of which will slowly wither away under your own self-importance.
Oh shit.
Damn. What? What do you mean I'm being unnecessarily cruel? Oh, this is how I speak to all of my clients.
Clients?
Then why the hell are you here? If you don't want to listen to my gracious advice.
Well, that's a good question. It's because I started the game.
That killing game story. I remember now. I doubt there's much therapeutic merit in allowing you to bear witness to what can only be described as a massacre. Nevertheless, I have never been one to deny a client's request. Very well then. I will give you what you seek.
Okay.
Don't be misled by my boorishness. This tale does hold a very personal significance for me.
Good lord.
Fascinating.
It was the day that I realized the futility of words, the price of ambition, and the cruel inconsequence of death. Locked in a prison where no voice could reach, I lost everything. So many harsh lessons, all taught by that man.
Ooh.
That man.
I hope that by the end of this journey, you too will be able to separate the fragility of delusion from the harshness of reality. Let us begin then.
Okay.
A tragedy that sings of virtue and vice, of solitude and sorrow, of the beautiful and the hideous.
Good lord.
I'm ready.
Many such tales. This one begins with the dull and incessant monologuing of an irrelevant.
All right.
Am I irrelevant? That's probably. I can't believe it.
I'm irrelevant.
No, I don't want to believe it. Not the voice coming out of the speaker, not the bright lines of text flickering in and out, and certainly not the hastily taken mugshot of a cold, undisciplined expression, frozen in time for all to see.
Oh.
Oh,
Well-
I'm sure this is probably the lady there, so go ahead and go for it.
Breaking
The
news.
Tokugawa
Well,
Academy
never mind.
headmaster, Hiroharu Yotsuka, was arrested in Otsu last Saturday on manslaughter charges.
Fuck
Oh,
me,
shit.
I guess.
According to the Shiga Prefectural Police Department, the 46-year-old researcher was accused of endangering his students during a secretive experiment.
Oh shit, I wonder what he was doing.
He's got that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, he
dude.
does. He's got that look of, oh fuck, I killed like 12 teenagers.
No,
Oops.
he's got that look of,
Reportedly
I don't
forced
care what I
students
do.
to participate
Fair.
in dangerous tests to maintain their scholarships. The most recent of which resulted in several injuries and one death. He has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of manslaughter and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. The trial will be held on...
Pleaded not guilty. Interesting.
Bold move.
It. What am I supposed to do now? All those promises you made, those speeches, those empty platitudes about virtue, was all of that for nothing? I know I didn't work hard enough. I know I haven't been the best, But I really thought that you were going to pull through for me. And I would finally have something to work towards. This can't be the end. Please. Please don't let this be the end. I want to be. I have to be. I need to be an ultimate.
Whoa.
So, this is the end of the line for you.
The fuck?
Who?
And here, I thought I'd be looking forward to this day. But even with everything I've done, it still wasn't enough. I was betrayed once again. I was so involved in your dream that I ended up shouldering your sin too. This time will be the last. I finally know what I have to do. The new generation, the future, they will be the key. They will be taught the true meaning of vice, and the rest of the world will submit to us. I'll begin with the person you value most. Enjoy the show, Mr. Predecessor.
Interesting.
Oh boy. Prison where no voice can reach.
Whoa.
Fascinating. All right.
A lot of drama going on.
Uh-huh. Ugh.
Ugh.
My head. It's like it's about to explode.
There's
Like
flowers.
it's in a beautiful vice. Name drop. It's so dark. My eyes feel like they're on fire. Painfully, agonizingly, I open them.
What?
Don't talk to me like that. Where am I? I wince as my eyes slowly adjust to the light. This place doesn't look familiar. I seem to be on a desk of sorts and...
God, where is that sound coming from?
I don't remember my alarm being able to speak.
Press me.
I said press me, you shit! Okay. It must be coming from here. A tape recorder?
God.
Fine, I get it.
Somewhat apprehensively, my wary hand inches forward and presses the button. Click.
Rise and shine, dearest pupil Hiroaki Azuki. How'd you like the nap? I know a desk isn't the comfiest thing to sleep on.
Wait, how do they know my name?
Oh.
Oh,
Let me
that-
get straight to the point. You've been kidnapped, abducted, shanghaied, onikazushi.
Huh?
What? I've been kidnapped? When? How? I try to recount the details of the last time I was awake, but this blistering headache won't let me think clearly.
Hear me well.
Now, I'm sure you're deeply confused as to how that even happened. Who's doing this? Why are they doing this? Is anyone coming to help me? Who else have they kidnapped?
Know your place.
Figure it out yourself. We have more pressing matters at hand.
Who is this person? Why do they sound like some kind of cartoon character?
You have a very simple task. Escape from this room. Succeed, and I'll provide you with some small comforts of life. Food, shelter, and perhaps even freedom. Fail, and to put it bluntly, you'll be stuck here until you're skin and bones.
What?
Let's see how this turns out.
There are 3 other students like yourself, all trapped in locked rooms. How sad. Be a pal and cooperate with them, would you? But hurry, only one will remain. The rest will burn.
What is that supposed to
We
mean?
will meet again.
Poetics aside, I'll be enabling your speakers so you can work with the other members of the summer team. Oh, and remember to pick up your tablet. It holds all the secrets, not just to this escape room, but to the whole game. Got it?
Why is this happening?
What happened? I blacked
Well
out.
then, I understood absolutely none of that.
I got really into the
Suddenly a voice echoes from the ceiling.
Missing something here.
Man, I don't know how long I can take this crap.
Please calm down, ma'am. Everything will
Ma'am?
be fine. I will save you from this dire situation, though I might not come out unscathed.
Let's not go that far. I'm sure such a simple puzzle can be solved without casualties.
Huh. There seems to be 3 different people. Those must be the other students that Thing mentioned.
Am I clear?
Thing.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Huh?
Hey, did anyone else hear that?
Oh?
That must be the 4th student.
What?
Are you in need of assistance?
Let me see.
Oh, maybe you can get us help. Can you leave your room?
I can try. Try rattling the door,
Not
but
a chance.
the exit's locked.
It can't be.
Damn it.
This is the outcome then.
It's no use. We have to solve this puzzle.
I'm not good with this.
Brain puzzles were never my forte. I wish there was an easier way. Maybe I could interrogate this thing? Pry out some information, buddy cop style.
Come on.
Behaving like the police certainly won't help us.
I see the problem here.
It wouldn't work regardless. It's a tape recording, not a speaker.
Gross.
They're totally spying on us, though.
Share your thoughts.
Excuse me, all of you. Can you tell me exactly what you have in your room? Take a moment to survey my surroundings.
I'm not sure.
There seems to be some kind of strange mechanism on the wall here.
I will need more time.
Yes, I believe that's where we all have to input the solution, once we figure it out, of course. Along with 4 empty slots in the wall, there are 4 tiles, each depicting a separate kanji. My eyesight's still a bit blurry, so I can't properly make out the characters.
Yeah.
There's also a table I woke up on, a recorder with the message from the kidnapper,
I wonder.
and a small pink tablet. Recording mentioned that this was important, right?
Possibly. But
Now that you mention it, he did say it was relevant to the escape room. Maybe we should all try turning it on.
it's plausible.
Let me see. Gently push a small key on the right side of the tablet.
The
The
tablet.
tablet. And my world goes white.
How was that?
Did something happen when you turned it on? Let me try. Yeah, that.
1,000 indescribable sensations sweep through me in an instant. It's not just my vision that seems to be affected. An incessant ringing echoes through my ears, and even my fingertips seem to tingle with some kind of malaise.
What is this?
Eventually, the sensory bombardment
Whoa.
afflicting me slowly subsides, and things seem to return to normal.
Hello?
That was... Until I take a closer look at the space directly above the tablet.
Why?
But
Excuse me?
what in the world is
My
that?
word.
It's...
What?
A hologram. It's a hologram of a cute flower. I think it's some kind of tulip. Flower? Mine looks like a pair of ice skates. It's all weird and pixelated. It almost feels like I've been digitized and sent into some kind of old video game.
My hologram, if that's what it is, seems to be a pair of shades. Upon closer inspection, it seems I'm able to physically interact with it.
What?
You can touch it?
Spurred on by this revelation, my right hand reaches forward and brushes against the leaf blower. Sure enough, it actually feels real. I can feel the coolness of the metal, the grooves of the nozzle, everything.
Oh.
This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I would pinch myself if I hadn't done my nails.
Share your thoughts.
What about you, 4th teammate?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
Please forgive me.
My apologies, I don't know your name. What kind of object appeared when you turned on your tablet? It seems to be a leaf blower of sorts, but just as you guys said, it looks extremely pixelated.
Well,
Maybe that's because this technology is a work in progress? There's never been holograms you could touch before, or holograms in general.
I take a closer look at the tablet, which I'd unceremoniously dropped on the table when I first turned it on. In the center of the screen, illuminated in large sans serif letters, is a phrase I can't hope to understand.
I wonder.
I say sans, but okay. You know, like Comic Sans? Sans serif is the font name.
Augmented reality interactive audio hologram.
Bless you!
Aria.
Those are indeed words.
No, that's what's written on the screen.
holy breakthrough!
You're right! Wow, this is just like something from a supervillain's evil lair.
I'm a little concerned.
Except this technology is clearly real and functional. Mysterious inventions beyond our wildest imaginations. Perhaps the Academy has something to do with this?
Hang on.
But what does it all mean?
What does it mean?
What do you mean? Don't take my thing. Like, this is all cool and all, but our kidnappers didn't put us in here just to test out some weird tech, right?
I wonder if there's some kind of pattern in the objects that appeared when we turned on our tablets. Let's turn off this peculiar contraption for now and take a closer look at the mechanism.
It's plausible.
Right. My sight hasn't fully recovered, but I can finally read the kanji engraved on each tile. Summer, spring, winter, autumn.
Okay.
It's not that deep.
Guys, isn't there a pretty obvious solution to this whole thing?
Huh? There is?
Yeah.
Especially considering the 4 objects we received. If I remember correctly, our items were a tulip, shades, a
Oh.
leaf blower, and ice skates.
Oh,
Oh, you have such great memory.
Let's just move on.
Right, I think I might know how to solve this puzzle. I just need to take another look at the order. Summer, spring, winter, autumn.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'll let you take the lead from here then. What should we all put in the first slot?
Sunglasses.
Alright, we should probably have to input the same answer to escape. The first slot should hold. Oh, I didn't.
Whoa.
I thought I was gonna have to go through a text thing, but
Halt!
What is it?
perish the thought.
My inner instinct sense fault with your decision. My deepest apologies, but I must dissuade you from your choice.
If you say so.
What did you choose?
Right. It was just automatically on, I guess, the first tile there.
Oh.
So what was the item that they said?
It said, what do we put in the first slot?
If it's, are we supposed to do it just in order of the
But
seasons? Because you'd think the first tile would be summer. Do I have a log? Do I have a log? Do I have a log? That's an auto button. Do I have a log? No, of course I don't.
Sir,
Another halt.
Here,
Hold on.
If you
Now I'm
say
second tile. I place the second tile into the first slot. Satisfying click echoes throughout the room as the tile locks into place.
Are we supposed to know Japanese to do this?
Well, no, because it was doing the summer, spring, winter, autumn thing.
Yeah, I know.
But I guess I was just misreading what it was trying to do, so let's just keep going forward.
Oh, I have a good feeling about this. That click sounded like the audio equivalent of maple syrup on noodles. What? What is this, Elf? Are you Will Ferrell? Delicious.
Oh my god.
Troubling.
That's... Never mind. What should our next step be? Second slot should hold...
You see?
I thought it was going to be relevant to the items
Yeah,
that we
same.
had, but... Because, I mean, I get it. So I guess it wants us to go into just putting an order of spring, summer, autumn, winter.
Yeah, but we
So
don't
that
know
would
what
mean the
that
next one would be
says.
the-
We can't
Well, no,
read
because it's
that.
about the shapes that are there. Because this has trees growing off it in the first tile. So that's summer right there.
Oh,
So,
well, I can't see that with my eyesight.
All right, only 2 more to go.
never fear.
The truth eludes me.
Is this going where I think it's going?
My head hurts.
Seems like it.
Huh?
This is the outcome of it.
Never mind. We trust your judgment. What's next? The third slot should hold.
Yeah, I can't
Fourth
see any
tile.
like details. I just see a background color with black writing on it.
I'm sorry. But click.
I remain neutral.
And there's only 1 tile left.
I need new glasses.
Let's see if I was right. Yes, you do.
Oof.
Huh?
Confident
Well.
person's not sounding very confident.
Well, she's acting weird. I'll ignore it for now. Soon after, I hear 3 identical clicks emanating from the speakers, followed by the howl of whirring gears. Catch on.
What?
That has to be the door. Come on.
Well met.
Don't forget to take the tablet with you. I hurriedly grab the tablet, momentarily surprised by its considerable weight, and shove it into my pocket before dashing off. We all emerge from our respective rooms, finding ourselves in a dimly lit central area.
Oh,
These people sure look eccentric. Is that girl wearing a superhero cosplay?
Oh, hey! It's nice to finally put faces to those voices.
Greetings. I'm glad you are all uninjured.
Hello.
no.
Is something bothering you?
Interesting.
Well,
About that last puzzle.
Yeah.
Are you sure she's confident?
Yeah, oh no, I was like, I don't sense that confidence.
No.
It ended up being really easy, didn't it?
I'm sorry.
So the others actually solved it way before you woke up.
Wait.
Except I kindly advised them not to use that answer since, it seemed suspiciously simple to me.
I've failed you.
We ended up discussing it for another 20 minutes while you were asleep.
Oh God. They spent 20 minutes discussing that?
Are you kidding?
Okay, that is really weird though. They went through all that trouble to lock us in here, but now they're going to let us leave because we know what order the seasons are in?
I see the problem here.
Maybe the trivial nature of the answers was meant to confuse us somehow? Or perhaps it was designed to test our tendencies to overanalyze. Regardless, it seems we aren't quite done yet. He points to another mechanism near the door.
I'm scared.
These tiles. 44431. I smell another puzzle on our trail.
I understand.
I think we're supposed to place certain tiles in that furnace chute.
Hang on.
Guys? The red stuff in that glass tube thingy is moving.
Huh?
Huh? As if on cue, a wave of sweltering heat slams into us.
Jesus.
Yeah, that.
I surrender.
It really is getting quite hot in here. Nothing the soaring lass can't handle, mind you, but it is definitely uncomfortable.
Entirely
A
unexpected.
soaring lass.
I think that thermostat represents the time limit for solving this puzzle.
Don't tell me. They're going to cook us alive.
Bitch!
Ah, what the hell did I do to deserve this?
Does anyone have any ideas? There doesn't seem to be any kind of pattern to this one.
The soaring lass.
Respectfully, the most helpful thing I can do right now is step aside.
Please forgive me.
I admit I am also at a loss.
We're gonna burn like the Amazon. Only people might actually give a crap that I'm gone.
Jesus Christ, burn!
Wow. Oh, yeah. But hurry, only one will remain. The rest will burn.
What do they mean by that? Did they really mean 3 of us will die here? Or is it something else? Does it mean only the one will remain and the rest will burn? Because there's a tile that has a 1 on it.
No?
Maybe we should just feed them into the chute in order from 1 to 4. Simple worked last time, right?
Bear with me.
Or maybe we're meant to dispose of 2 4 tiles, so we're left with 1 of each number?
For shame.
It's a trick. It's probably a test of wit. They're trying to scare us into jumping to conclusions, even though we don't have all the right information.
I have a plan.
And the solution is to acknowledge the fact that we don't know enough to solve the puzzle. Therefore, we should do nothing. Are you insane? Do you need medical attention?
Let's not fight here. The heat around us begins to reach unbearable levels. With every second that passes, it becomes harder and harder to breathe. Oh God, we really don't have time to argue like this. I need to do something now. I hate when I
Evan! The fuck?
I didn't mean to. I'm going to feed them into the furnace from 1 to 4. That's not what I wanted to do, but it's
Why did you... What?
because I don't expect it to have the list on the right there when I'm trying to go through the text dialogue.
Why are you spamming buttons?
I'm not.
Hell no. Don't tell me you're also trying to get us killed.
Can't be serious.
But you're the one who came up with that idea.
Blondes do it better.
I changed my mind. I'm always willing to consider new perspectives, you know.
Idiot.
God, you're impossible. I hate
Oh my-
that.
Kiss my
Oh my
blondes
God.
Do it better.
There's never any warning when it's going to do anything. Okay, so
Ay.
try something else. My teammates continue to bicker in the background. I close my eyes and think carefully about what I heard on the recording. The rest will burn. The furnace. The numbered tiles. Wait. I think I have it. I gather up every tile except the one labeled 1
There you go.
and throw them into the furnace.
Christ.
The falling tiles clatter against the brick walls and a smoldering roar thunders from the furnace as the ceramic is set ablaze.
I really hope you know what you're doing because you can't exactly unburn those tiles.
Just as she was about to panic, we hear the sound of the door unlocking. Seems to have worked. It did? I mean, it did!
Freedom!
Without a moment to spare, we dash into the hallway just as the air around us begins to singe our skin.
Damn.
Let's go! Oh God, I'm gonna sneeze. No, but it's just sneaking up on me. It's not gonna happen. God damn. But I feel it there. In stark contrast. I hate my
God.
nose. I'm like that one dog. All right. In stark contrast to the fire prison we left behind, the next room mercifully flows with cool, refreshing air that washes over us.
Allergy season.
Uh-huh. My lungs, I feel like they're on the verge of exploding.
Oh. You did it! I think.
Crisis averted.
That's something I say. Thank goodness you were with us, blonde man. Now we're finally in the clear.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, it seems your quick and confident thinking saved us.
My
Blonde
answer
man.
is thus.
And after taking a look around, there doesn't appear to be anything particularly dangerous or peculiar in this room. Apart from that.
That's our superhero name, Blonde Man.
Points towards the center of the room, though the rest of us are too busy recovering from our brush with death to pay attention.
Is that a monkey?
This guy, he really burned alive and he seems almost unfazed. It takes a while for me to regain my composure and direct my sights towards the object of interest. Hey, tutorial voice! Sounds like it's time for you!
Boy. I've been doing so much talking, I've had 3 voices already. Exploration time! Though the story will whisk you away from this area soon enough, you'll still need to know how to move. Press F1 to access the Cocoa Pad, which contains the settings menu. But you're on a controller.
I'm gonna mash buttons so something works.
Press F2 to view previous dialogue.
Oh fuck.
Press Enter to enable and disable observation mode, which is used to discover interactable objects. I don't know why you're doing this to yourself again. Use the WASD keys to walk around. Hold Shift to sprint. Press F3 to review the game controls described in this tutorial because I know you'll forget them by the time Chapter 1 comes out.
Oh my god.
Be grateful you have such a kind and considerate educator.
Oh man. So, I mean, at least these would work as expected because we, play on a couch. I need a controller for that until I can get one of those fancy setups for things to go right. But, fight the back button. Okay, that's the log, which would typically be for them.
I love
F2.
how the sound waves of the music is part of the flower in the top corner.
Yeah. So start is F3. Let's see. Y seems to enter the Cocoa Pad. Okay, I've got a little settings menu here. I can adjust this as I need to because the voices are tiny bit quiet sometimes. Yay. I think that should be okay. I'll move the text speed up a little bit.
Yeah, because it was kind of slow. I was reading faster than it was loading up in the box.
And that's why I was hitting those buttons a little, because I was like, oh, it'll just be another text doc. So it's over, it's swinging in, I was hitting the button. All right, so I've got that. How you doing, buddy? Who are you?
Calm person.
I'm flattered to strike up a conversation, but our current objective should be investigating that statue.
Oh.
All right, then. Fuck me, I guess.
Who are you?
This is my only friend. You.
I don't think it's a friend.
Huh?
Some kind of weird monkey statue. It's cute, but creepy at the same time.
No one is perfect.
There doesn't appear to be any input required from us. I don't believe this is another puzzle.
Oh, that's wonderful news. That last one was going to be the death of me.
Possibly, but...
It would have helped if you had taken off your suit.
How violent!
I can't do that when I'm on duty. It's what?
Inconscionable.
I've
Like
never
your
heard that
conscience.
word in my life.
It's a thingy.
I believe you. I've just never heard it. Refusal to back down from your morals. I like it.
Hey, take a closer look at the base. There's something written there. At the foot of the statue lies a curious yet haunting inscription.
What?
Carefully etched in old, decaying stone. What is this?
Those are indeed words.
Such a strange and sad poem. Especially that last line.
Let me go ahead and read it then. Because I don't know if it'll actually... Because they're saying look at the last line, but... As sure as the spring blossom never wilts, I will hold your hand. As sure as the summer wind never calms, I will see your smile. As sure as the autumn moon never wanes, I will earn your praise. As sure as the winter snow never melts, I will dry my tears. As sure as 1,000 years pass and I remain on this earth, I will hear your song again.
What?
What's so sad about it? I think it's a lovely set of promises for the future. Well, I'm definitely not gonna ruin the romance of it all by explaining it.
Out of all the cryptic mumbo jumbo I've seen today, this probably takes the cake.
You love the word.
Let's
You
not
love the
overdo
phrase
it.
mumbo jumbo.
Oh, it's a great one.
You use it all the time. The protag knows.
Mysterious as it is, it doesn't seem all too helpful in aiding our escape right now. Those, however, might be worth taking a look at. He gestures around us. Along the walls are 5 entrances, including the one we came from.
Powerful observation.
Seems like we have to explore a lot of different areas if we're going to get out of here.
Now we eat.
If we're lucky, we may find an exit or a clue that explains our current situation.
Trust one another.
That sounds like a reasonable plan. Do you think we should split?
You're wrong.
What?
Why did you scream?
It can't
And where do you have the
be.
microphone from? Megaphone.
I just realized we haven't introduced ourselves yet. It's so embarrassing.
An honest mistake.
Oh,
really?
Yes. I was so caught up with those puzzles that the thought had completely slipped my mind.
V.
Well, now that the threat of imminent death has passed, there's no excuse. It's time you all learn who I really am.
I'm Maru Yokokume. And get this. I'm the ultimate activist. Isn't that a surprise?
Interesting.
Fascinating. I can see that.
Yeah.
Wait, really? I'm an ultimate too.
Oh, you.
Well, what are the odds? That's amazing. Does that make my reveal a bit less impressive? does make my reveal a bit less impressive, but still.
Recreation is in order.
I don't think it's a coincidence exactly. I think all 4 of us are ultimates.
Really?
Wait, how do you know?
The last place I recall before being
I
kidnapped
am deeply disappointed.
was a small speedboat bound for Bitokukawa Island.
It's
Bless you.
plausible.
Oh, I remember now. Now that the confusion and terror somewhat subsided, I'm able to gather my thoughts for the first time since I woke up. It was a few months after I had been first awarded my title. I just received an email from the school informing me that the annual opening ceremony would be held in 2 weeks. It told me that I was to arrive at the lake's eastern port by noon and take a speedboat to the island, alone.
Wait.
I got an email like that too. Looked very official, so I carried out its instructions to a T.
I remain neutral.
It was rather ominous getting on that speedboat. They used some sort of autopilot and there wasn't anyone around either.
It was a self-driving speedboat.
I was asked to arrive at the lake's southern port at precisely 1 p.m. Seems the administrators wanted us to be alone when we departed.
Unacceptable.
I remember seeing the walls of the school on the horizon and losing consciousness soon after.
Does this mean the school's behind this? I mean, it's not like any random person would have known where I was. Maybe these escape rooms have something to do with that opening ceremony?
You can't be serious.
No way! I've studied the school's events protocol and something like that furnace puzzle would never be allowed.
Give me some slack.
How can you be so sure of puzzle, dude? Are you some kind of Bitokukawa super
I
fan?
refuse to
Well,
believe it.
I have done my research. Wait, puzzle dude?
Oh, you.
Yep. All this time I've been calling you funny little nicknames in my head, like Man Bun Man and Superman. Hope you had nice ones for me too.
The soaring lass fights.
Oh my
I
God.
object to this legally distinct moniker. I only respond to the soaring lass.
Let's just move
Oh,
on.
anyways.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Hiroaka Izuki, but you can just call me Hiro. Hiroaka.
Hey,
What a fitting
Raka,
name.
Evan?
Hiroaki, sorry, I thought it was.
You said Hiraka twice. That's cool. Let me take a picture
Kill
of
me.
you so I don't forget. All right, you're first.
Maru takes out a smartphone and starts tapping away at the screen.
Hello?
Judging by the clock, it's been 6 hours since I boarded that boat. You've been unconscious for a while.
That's actually kind of reassuring. At least I haven't been gone for like 2 weeks or something.
Troubling.
Well, you have a phone with you? Odd, when I woke up, mine was gone.
For shame.
Same for me. I assume the heathens who abducted us stole
I
it.
got nothing.
Well, it doesn't have any service, and
You bitch!
what the hell? The camera lens is broken. Dude, are you kidding? I literally just bought this a few weeks
That's
ago.
rude.
That's so weird though. Why would they leave your phone but disable everything useful? Wouldn't it be safer to just take it like they did with us?
That's just a rumor.
I don't know. Oh God, do you think they might have disabled the nearest cell phone tower or something?
How violent.
Probably. If there was a signal, then Mara would be able to alert the authorities. Shit, the email also said the opening ceremony was top secret and that I might not be allowed to contact the outside world until it ended. My dad and my posse might not even realize anything is wrong.
Posse?
Oh, those are the guys, gals, and indie pals who help me with my activism.
Why are you
Love
so
that.
obsessed
Yeah.
with me?
We're pretty good at helping people organize. I think we started somewhere around 30 strikes across the country so far.
Oh,
30. It's as many as 3 10s.
That's math.
That's the way of the rabble-rouser.
Well, with the amount of workers' rights abuses that the gentle laborer suffers on a daily basis, I'm surprised the number isn't higher. Folks just aren't used to standing up for themselves these days, you know?
Let me see.
It's a risky business. Sore legs, hoarse voices, and broken nails are only the beginning of our problems, but
Toad's excited.
there's nothing better than helping someone finally get the support they need when all is said and done.
I was a little apprehensive about the whole ultimate activist thing at first, but she actually seems serious about her talent.
Okay,
Yeah.
short stack.
Now you've got me thinking.
I'm gonna strike.
Maybe the reason I was kidnapped was because of my protest activities? Believe me, union busters will do anything to have their way.
It's plausible.
That sounds plausible, but I don't think it explains why the rest of us are here. I've never even been on to a strike.
really?
Do baseball, soccer, or bowling strikes count?
Let me see.
I guess. Oh, if you're ever interested in joining one of our numerous picket lines, we'll welcome you with open arms.
That's just a rumor.
Just try not to tell any off-color jokes. The posse is very sensitive to that kind of thing.
Sound advice.
Tempting. I do think it's important for an ultimate to contribute to the well-being of others.
Pretty awesome, right?
Plus, it must be delightful to barge into places with a megaphone and strike fear into the hearts of evildoers.
It's not that deep.
Well, I guess protests are meant to cause a fuss.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to think my talent also revolves around helping people. Frankly, I feel bad that I wasn't able to contribute to either puzzle.
I wonder what your talent could be.
I'll never surrender.
I should have been standing tall with our hearts as one, fearlessly liberating us from that foul prison.
Spandex.
Not that you...
Oh, spandex.
Okay.
Okay?
Not that you stole my thunder or anything, Sir Uzuki. I also appreciate playing sidekick, you know?
I'm flattered.
Sir Uzuki, I'm flattered, but that's very formal.
Citizens, your
Nay,
savior
proper
is here.
titles are of the utmost importance. How else is one meant to show respect for their fellow citizens? I wouldn't dare greet a stranger, no offense, without the necessary honorifics.
Did not see that coming.
Right.
Pretty awesome, right?
Though fret not, Sir Uzuki, our time as strangers has come to an end, for I will now introduce myself.
You may call me the Soaring Lass, the paladin of the skies and the earth, known to save any and all from peril.
Oh,
But if we're doing this personally, Momoi Soga works too. Ultimate local hero, at your service.
Ultimate
Okay, local,
local hero.
I was going for superhero, but I guess I had to knock myself down a few notches on that one. Couldn't have gotten superhero on there, only local
I
hero.
mean, ultimate superhero is,
Yeah, that'd
you'd
be
have to be
dope.
better than Superman.
Be dope as hell, dude. Local hero? Where did that helmet come from?
Oh,
Quite the noble talent, eh?
You can say that.
stay humble.
Nothing too grand, though. Gotta stay humble and all that biz.
Justice sees all.
However, some say my devotion to justice is far beyond that of any hero before me. My triumphs are highly esteemed in small communities.
I can't tell if she's role-playing. Might as well play along.
Bear with me.
I confess I am somewhat interested. What exactly are these triumphs?
Crisis averted.
One time, I made the paper for stopping an altercation at the local pub. Tensions were high. Bottles and hearts alike were shattered, but one gal swooped in and saved the day.
Huh?
You got into a bar fight?
How violent.
No way! Violence is always unnecessary.
Perish the thought.
I prefer words and the like, you see. I talked the troublesome gangsters out of it and even directed them to anger management classes.
You're gonna get fucking killed.
Oh, God.
Stopping a bar fight with diplomacy alone certainly is an accomplishment. That's very cool. I take it that you're kind of like a middleman of sorts when it comes to justice. You're not an actual police officer, right?
Citizens, your savior is here.
I'd say I'm a slice of everything. I restore peace, keep crime out of the back streets, and even tend to the elderly.
Oh,
No matter age, race, or class, all respect the Soaring Lass.
I kind of doubt that.
I accept all requests.
So far, I've been committed to 100% acceptance rate on all neighborhood requests.
And soon you're gonna be committed. Okay.
I have a plan.
It's mostly just mundane stuff, saving cats from trees, mowing people's lawns, pet sitting. Oh, and grabbing things from high shelves.
Hang on.
Hold up, you accept every request? Can't someone, take advantage of that?
Perish the thought.
Yeah, that. Not a soul in my community would dare partake in something so cruel and sinister. They would never give me unreasonable demands or use me as a replacement Saturday housekeeper because of the old one quit over a salary dispute.
Yeah.
Oddly specific.
Justice sees
A
all.
piece of advice. Sometimes it's okay to place your trust in people, yeah?
She's definitely a character.
Now we eat.
I've never seen so many ultimates in one place before.
Recreation is in order.
It is unfortunate this formative experience was brought about by a kidnapping, but I suppose there's a lesson to be learned here.
What?
Really? I don't think there's much to be gained from something like this.
Please forgive me.
I see that's not a great mindset to keep in a stressful situation such as this.
Release
I wonder if he's
all
like a
negative
yoga
energies.
teacher or something.
Do not let yourself be poisoned by the world's anxieties, big or small.
I'm trying to get that vibe. I'm trying
Yeah.
to vibe check him.
If there's uncertainty in your life, find a way to remove it and better
Are you
yourself.
kidding?
Or like ultimate life counselor or something.
Yeah.
That's certainly fun and all, but your words of wisdom weren't what saved us from a human barbecue.
A powerful observation.
Say, is your talent at all related to motivational speaking?
Yes, though that's but a fraction of what I engage with. I suppose a proper introduction is in order.
My name is Busho Saji, the ultimate yoga.
Ah,
guru.
yoga! I called
Through
it!
Hey.
arts ancient and new, I aspire to achieve harmony for myself and others.
I was just trying to go from how he was talking and his vibe.
Yeah,
and
it's
how he
very
looked.
fair, yeah.
And I was like, you're involved in yoga, aren't
The
you?
yoga guru. That's pretty unique. I've never tried it myself, but I've heard that it's great for your health.
Should we do some asanas?
Yes, yoga is helpful as a moderate form of exercise.
Release all negative energies.
But the true benefit is the outlook that it brings.
not see that coming.
I'm not sure I quite understand.
No one is perfect.
Yoga is the delusion of autonomy.
What?
Through constant repetition of the asanas, or body postures, we convince ourselves that we are masters of our own minds and
This
bodies.
requires special attention.
Have you ever felt invigorated, perhaps even invincible after an arduous task? Like completing a jog or a particularly difficult exam?
Yeah.
I think so.
The answer is thus.
The same for yoga. That feeling of accomplishment, of success after routine emboldens the mind, easing our doubts and fears. Even though all you've done is a set of basic stretches and poses.
May we endure these trying times.
These delusions of grandeur are ever more necessary in a cynical world.
No one is perfect.
And I wholeheartedly believe that a gentle delusion is more valuable than a vicious truth.
Those are indeed words.
Wow, that's so deep and stuff. Still wasn't as useful as Puzzle Guy, though.
That certainly is a strange attitude to have towards something as innocuous as yoga. Though I suppose people who believe the same ideas as everyone else can't really be ultimate.
I'm a little concerned.
You all seem surprised at my philosophy. I don't blame you, honestly.
That's all I have to say.
I'm certain you know what you're talking about, though, being an ultimate at all.
Possibly.
Well,
But
I do garner quite a few customers at my yoga studio, including some members of the Bitokukawa facility. Faculty. Works the same.
No way. Your classes must be pretty good to attract that kind of crowd.
thank you for your cooperation.
One of them was the first to ask me to apply to this school, actually.
Entirely unexpected.
I do hope our prior relationship didn't affect the admissions process, though. That would hardly be fair. Right.
This tension.
Oh my, the energy in this room became quite oppressive all of a sudden.
Should we do some asanas?
Perhaps you should try some asanas. Attempting to escape this place without a strong mindset would be a fool's errand.
Let's just move on.
Maybe later.
Hey,
Well, that's everyone, right?
catch you later.
If you got introductions down, I think we should search for help.
Are you unwell?
Hold your horses. Hiroaki still has yet to share his talent. It'd be quite rude of us to exclude a fellow ultimate, would it not?
Oh, you.
Damn, I didn't realize.
You're under citizen's arrest.
You're withholding information?
No, it's not like that.
It
I
was
just
nothing.
didn't think it was important.
Avi.
Neither did I.
Whoa. Hey. Whoa.
Sir,
Of course it's important, Sir Uzuki. With our blessed talents in unison, escape is all but assured.
super job.
So go on, tell us.
Exactly.
Yeah, spill.
Okay. Fine. Oh. Okay.
I'm the ultimate apprentice.
Oh.
It's an unusual talent, but I'm glad to have it.
I'm the best at assisting someone.
My word.
Interesting. I didn't know one could excel at being an apprentice.
Huh?
Yeah, isn't your title kind of like saying experienced novice or something?
Well,
Excuse me?
it's a complicated arrangement. It isn't, but they don't need to know that. Don't mess this up now, Hiroaki.
I've worked hard.
During high school, I worked under a lot of different
I'm
employers.
gonna strike.
Likely likely due to lax child labor laws. Please continue.
Jesus Christ, right? And I guess a lot of my bosses were impressed by how adaptable I was.
Jack of all trades.
Baking, fishing, woodworking, waiting tables. I really can't remember all the stuff that I did, but I guess I was pretty good.
Holy breakthrough!
So you're almost like an ultimate, since, you know, you can do so many different things.
Selfie!
No kidding. Maybe that's why you're able to solve the puzzles so easily. You must be like the king of random knowledge.
Flattered.
I guess so. Most of my talents are like trade skills and secretary work, that type of deal. I don't know how to do literally everything yet. Well, the fact that you even feel the need to acknowledge that is an achievement in and of itself.
You've improved.
You should be proud, Hiroaki. My instincts tell me that your talent will be invaluable as we seek to escape our
I'm
kidnappers.
grateful.
Thanks? I think that went pretty well.
Wait, if all of us are ultimates, do you think our kidnappers might have captured even more of us?
Right.
I guess we'll find out if we search those rooms.
This requires special attention.
Yes, however, I don't think it would be wise to remain in a large group.
Unacceptable.
If our entire group of 4 were caught by surprise, the result would be disastrous.
I understand.
Let's split up into pairs then. If we find anything notable, we can meet up back here.
Toad's excited.
All right then, Hero, you're coming with me. I need someone who's actually willing to follow my instructions.
Sir!
Then I'll go with Sir Saji.
Sound advice.
Very well. For
That's
now,
how I was hoping you would go.
For now, Momoe and I will search the room directly left of the passage we came from. Let's reconvene here shortly. We're still unsure if we'll find anyone else, but if we do, it'd be prudent to have them meet us here as well.
See ya.
The first thing I want to check is that big circular door over there. It's different from all the others, so it might be our ticket out of here.
It's plausible.
Let me try. Approach the door and attempt to pry it open.
Get me out of here.
It's locked. I don't even see a keyhole, so you might only be able to open it from the other side.
What?
What? Here I thought we were finally going to escape this dump.
It can't be.
Fine. Let's try another way.
Let me see.
How about that one? The one to the right of the passage we came from.
Well, I'm off.
Sure. Well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and check and see what's inside this room. Next time.
Oh boy, I've been doing so much.
Yep,
I like Maru a lot though.
I can tell.
She's fun. She's my favorite so far of the 3 that we've met.
Of course, and the party is just beginning.
Oh God, you're right.